What's going on, guys? OddManMC back at you with another episode of Today in Minecraft, and today we're going to talk about the new Grimstone blocks. Grimstone is one of the newest features that has been introduced in the 1.17 update here for Minecraft. If you guys remember what I said during the 1.16 update, this feels very similar to Blackstone, but it's just a little bit lighter, and I think the texture actually is pretty cool. Grimstone comes in different varieties such as the main Grimstone block, the polished Grimstone, Grimstone bricks, Grimstone tiles, and chiseled Grimstone, which I think looks kind of like a skull in the texture. It looks really creepy, but I really like the look of it, guys. You can also have them crafted into different forms of walls, stairs, and slabs. The only one that doesn't have one of those variants is the chiseled Grimstone. Grimstone can be found underneath Y level 0, and it kind of adds a more spooky or just kind of variant to caves underground, and I think it's going to look awesome, and I think this is going to have a big connection with the Warden, and I'm really excited to get him in hopefully the next snapshot. I'm really excited to use this block in building, and it's going to be a little tougher to gather than just regular stone, but you can use it in place of stone to make stone tools. Now, let's test out the Grimstone in some different palettes and see how well it blends with the other blocks. So the first block palette that I've come up with uses the Grimstone brick slab and the Grimstone brick stairs, along with a black stone wall, spruce planks, a stripped spruce log, stone, an oak fence, and a polished andesite. I think this palette actually goes really well together, and I'm excited to see what I can actually come up with using this palette. The next palette that I really like the look of focuses on the polished Grimstone block. It also includes the stripped dark oak, white concrete, the brick slabs, oak stairs, and then the cobblestone wall. I think these combinations go really well together, and I think we could get some really cool stuff out of it. And the last palette that I played around with is with the Grimstone tiles, along with the Blackstone bricks, the tough block that we got in one of the earlier snapshots, the stone bricks, andesite, and the stone brick stairs. I think this is a really nice color palette that just kind of flows up and nice and even, and I think it goes really well. I'm excited to build with these in the future. And playing around with the different block palettes, this is kind of what I came up with for a tiny starter house. I think that the Grimstone bricks actually lend themselves really well to being a roof. They definitely look a little more like shingles, as you see on typical roofs, and they just kind of fit in really well with these stone textures. I really like using the andesite with these. They add just a little bit of a contrast along with the oak fences as well, and just kind of going all the way around. You see they just kind of blend well together, and the palette works really well, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. The only thing that I added that was not a part of that original first block palette was the Grimstone tiles that I ended up using for the bricks, because I was thinking it didn't make sense to use the bricks as themselves. That heat was going to be traveling up this to escape the house, so I figured the tiles would actually work a little bit better, and they would kind of darken over time in the sense of an actual chimney. So overall, I'm really happy with this, and I'm excited to really get going with these Grimstone blocks. Alright guys, that is all the time I have for you today. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and always hit that bell so you know when I'm uploading content. If you are enjoying the 1.17 update, please feel free to go check out my other 1.17 videos. There'll be a card up in the corner right now, and let me know down in the comments what your favorite thing of 1.17 is, and what do you think you would use Grimstone for? I'm really excited to see what the community builds and what amazing things we're going to get out of this update, because it's going to be a great time. But as always, guys, remember the most important thing is to be odd. Wash your hands. Peace, guys.